How to FUBAR being a police officer so thoroughly, everyone goes WTF. Policing is one of the toughest and most critical jobs in society, requiring discipline, integrity, and a clear head under pressure. But every now and then, someone botches the job so badly it leaves everyone scratching their heads, wondering, how did this even happen? If you're curious about what not to do on the job, here's a satirical guide to completely FUBAR your career as a police officer. Note, don't actually do any of these things unless you're aiming for internet infamy or a Netflix documentary titled The Law Gone Wrong. 1. Confuse your tools, the taser versus gun incident. If you're aiming for a headline that makes everyone go WTF, accidentally mixing up your taser and your firearm is a surefire way to do it. Instead of de-escalating the situation, you escalate it to DEFCON 1. Bonus points if you yell, taser, 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 as things go catastrophically wrong. Pro tip, familiarize yourself with your tools. Color coding and weight differences exist for a reason. 2. Let the suspect drive the patrol car. Nothing says I'm the world's worst cop like handing the keys of your cruiser to a suspect. Whether they're cuffed or not, letting them take a joyride makes for some viral-worthy dashcam footage. For extra WTF points, leave your lunch on the dashboard so they can snack mid-escape. Pro tip, lock your car. Also, don't leave the engine running during an arrest. 3. Stage a sting operation. On yourself. Set up an elaborate undercover sting, but forget to tell your own department about it. Better yet, accidentally arrest one of your colleagues who's working the same case. Nothing screams epic fail like taking down your partner in crime fighting because no one shared the memo. Pro tip, communication is key. Use the radio for more than ordering donuts. 4. Use TikTok as your crime-solving partner. Instead of following proper protocols, try solving cases by making TikTok videos. Dance your way through evidence handling or interrogations while lip-syncing to the latest pop hits. The public will definitely go WTF when the prosecution uses your feed as evidence against you. Pro tip, social media can make or break you. Use it wisely, or not at all. 5. Turn a routine stop into a personal stand-up comedy show. Imagine pulling someone over for speeding and instead of issuing a ticket, you spend 20 minutes delivering awkward one-liners. Bonus WTF points if you turn it into a full-on roast session. Double bonus points if the driver records it and you trend on YouTube as Officer Bombs on duty. Pro tip, leave the comedy for open mic night. People don't enjoy being roasted when they're late for work. 6. Arrest the wrong person at the perfectly wrong time. Ever show up at a peaceful protest and accidentally arrest the keynote speaker? Or bust into a retirement home bingo night looking for B4, thinking it's code for a drug bust? These mix-ups will guarantee a collective WTF from everyone present. Pro tip, verify your intel. And no, Karen at Dispatch is not a reliable source. 7. Forget you're on camera 24/7. Body cams are there for a reason, but you can completely ignore that if you want to hit FUBAR status. Say something wildly inappropriate, argue with yourself, or even practice your karaoke skills while on duty. Everyone will love the front row seat to your personal blooper reel. Pro tip, assume everything you do is being recorded, because it probably is. 8. Lose a criminal in the most ridiculous way possible. Chasing a suspect? Perfect time to trip over your own shoelaces or accidentally lock yourself in a closet. If you can manage to lose them in a way that defies physics and logic, you've mastered the WTF level of law enforcement mishaps. Pro tip, invest in quality footwear and spatial awareness training. 9. Try the cool cop routine at the worst possible moment. Nothing says WTF like attempting to skateboard into a high-stakes standoff while yelling, "Don't do drugs, kids." If you're lucky, you'll make it out alive. If not, at least your colleagues will have a hilarious story for the precinct Christmas party. Pro tip, coolness is subjective. Stick to professionalism in high-pressure situations. 10. Let your K9 partner do all the work. Who needs teamwork when you have a four-legged officer to do everything for you? Forget training, commands, or even leashing your dog, just sit back and let them handle the case. The public will go WTF when they see the pup dragging you to the suspect instead of the other way around. Pro tip: respect the canine unit, it's not there to be your babysitter. Final thoughts. Being a cop isn't easy, and mistakes can happen. But when those mistakes spiral into complete and utter FUBAR territory, it leaves a lasting impression, and not the good kind. So, take this guide as a humorous reminder to always think twice, stay professional, and avoid making headlines for all the wrong reasons. Now, go out there and keep the WTF moments to a minimum. Or don't. We'll be watching, through your body cam.
Hey there, fantasy and science fiction fan lovers. If you can't get enough of mystical realms, futuristic worlds, and thrilling adventures, then you come to the right place. By subscribing to Fantasy and Science Fiction at Story, you gain access to an amazing collection of stories that will transport you to realms beyond your imagination. By hitting that subscribe button, you'll never miss out on the latest tales of wizards, time travels, space exploration, and so much more. Our channel is dedicated to bringing you the best in fantasy and science fiction storytelling, and we're always adding new and exciting content for you to enjoy. But that's not all. By subscribing, you'll be also becoming part of our incredible community of fellow fantasy and sci-fi enthusiasts. You'll be first to know about the latest content for the channel that you won't find anywhere else. So what are you waiting for? Join us on this epic journey into the unknown by subscribing to Fantasy and Science Fiction at Story today. Your next thrilling adventure awaits. Right, hit that subscribe button and let the storytelling begin. Thank you for being part of our amazing community. We can't wait to share even more incredible stories with you.